Good evening and welcome to tonight's ladies varsity high school volleyball game between the Hudson Raiders and the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's. We just finished with tonight's national anthem that was sung by Hudson High School Swing Choir that included junior varsity player number 14, Jordan Humer. The starting lineups are just about ready to be announced here. Got a nice crowd tonight, not quite as densely populated with students as we were in the past, but they're, I think, going to be plenty loud here this evening. So the Hudson Raiders ladies varsity team is 2-0 in conference play this year. This is their third match play game. And they are 13-4 overall. They've managed to win their last 10 games in a row since last tasting defeat at the Menominee Sprawl tournament back around the end of August. So this year's season is going to be coming to a close here shortly in a couple of weeks. So the Raiders are going to, after this game, going to be halfway through. So the lineups are just being announced right now. Starting lineups for the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's include number 3, Allie Biermeyer, a middle hitter, that's a senior. Number 10, Alyssa Passy, also a senior and outside hitter. Number 15, Bridget Hujic, a junior, outside hitter. Number 24, Casey Gores. Number 11, setter. Number 24, number 4, Cameron Gores is also a defensive specialist. For our Hudson Raiders, the starting lineup for this evening. It's just now being announced. Loud cheer from the crowd. Number 5, Mariah Bulow, starting as a middle hitter. Hannah Cook, senior, number 6, outside left hitter, also a co-captain. Katie Fox, number 10, our other outside left hitter, senior. Junior, number 11, Ellie Smith is now being announced, the right side hitter. Senior Brooke Little, number 13, also a co-captain of the Raiders, a setter, has just been announced. Sophomore, number 17, Kaylin Jenkins, another middle hitter. And the libero, number 39, Catherine Draper, comes out. Also being introduced are the coaches, Dennis Sadoff, and the assistant coach, Pete Galaska. So for the first time this evening, the Raiders varsity team looks to all be in uniform. So throughout the year, number 8, senior Melissa Hammer has been on the bench with a leg injury and in street clothes. And last meet at Rice Lake, number 3, sophomore left side hitter Mariah Zins was also out with a leg injury. Earlier this season, the setters had been a little beat up with both Bennett and Ashley Hall out with leg as well as hand injuries. So the officials now are looking at the lineups, checking the rotation. Catherine Draper comes in as libero to immediately help with serve receive. Mariah Bulow takes the bench here as is normal. So this is the Hudson's regular starting lineup. It'll be interesting to see how Coach Sadoff works in senior middle hitter Melissa Hammer. She was all conference honorable mention last year, hopefully feeling better. And now we're off. Number 4, the libero makes the first serve. Brooke Little, nice bump set. Katie Fox carefully puts it over. Here comes the set. Nice hit, partially blocked by Hudson. Little finds it. Back set to Ellie Smith, who pushes it out to the back corner. Here comes the Memorial Apes. First point goes to the Raider. Loud cheer from the crowd. Good start for the Raiders. The strength for the Razor team has really been on the net all season, demonstrated right there as they knock down for the quick hits on the block. Brooke Little off for the first serve. Here goes Brooke. Good, powerful serve down the middle. 24 with the bump set. Hit pass by Katie Fox. High up. Jenkins puts it down. Handles the slide overpass. with authority. Raiders off to a good 2-0 start in this first game. Brooke Little back to serve a second time. Sadoff calls for a back left. Here's the hit, right down the middle. Difficult for the setter. It is. Comes over the net, but on the wrong side of the pole. That is out of bounds and a point for the Raiders. The ball cannot touch the pole, or it's out. It has to come in on the inside part of the pole. Another nice serve by Little. Nice pass, back set by number 24, partially blocked by the Raiders. Unable to dig it out as the ball caroms quickly into the campfire hole. Point for the Old Abes. So the Old Abes are 1-2 in conference. Their record probably is a little bit deceiving. Their only losses have been to undefeated Eau Claire North, who are 3-0, and undefeated Chippewa Falls, who are 2-0. Here comes number 2 with the serve. Draper with the pass. Nice pass up to Little. She back sets it to Katie Fox. Good hit off the tape. Not going to be able to hit that. When Katie swings well, she hits as hard as anybody in the conference. She's back to the serve. Makes the score 4-1 Raiders. Sadoff makes the call. Hard to say exactly where he's calling it. It looked like a 1 going for the back left. Here comes Fox. Nope. Maybe Sadoff was going for a 2. Looked like Katie was trying to take a little something off that and just barely get it over the net on the front left. Not able to execute that. Makes the score 4-2 Raiders. Number 24 is back to serve for the Old Abes. That's Carrie Gores, the setter. Here goes free ball back to the Old Abes. Setter with Knight, outside hit. Draper with a good dig right to Brooke Little. She sets it outside to Hannah Cook. Swings. Nice hit. Nice up, down, bang. Once again, the Raiders demonstrate their superiority right along the net. Hannah Cook with a nice hit, followed by a nice block. In comes Bulow. Substituting into the front row, Draper comes out as Kaylin Jenkins makes her jump serve, and we're off. Nice serve by Jenkins. Right down the middle, short, almost impossible for the Old Abes to return. Hudson off to a quick 6-4 lead here. Jenkins retrieves the ball from the other side of the gym here. Sadoff calls a spot. Here comes Jenkins. Another nice serve. Nice set to the outside, good hit. Jenkins with a nice pass to Little. Little sets, back sets to Ellie Smith. Smith takes a little shot, puts it right where nobody is. Perfectly placed, no stopping that. I like to call that spot the campfire because that's where you get burned. It's hardly anybody in the middle of the court most of the time. If you can stick it in there, easy point. 7-2 Raiders. Jenkins, nice overpass. Oh, couldn't quite take advantage of it. Little quick hit, boom. Mariah Bulow, perfect timing. Nice set by Little. Timeout for the Old Abes. Great start for the Raiders here this evening. Fans standing in appreciation. 8-2. 1 minute timeout here as the Old Abes try to stem the momentum that Hudson has. So Old Abes so far are struggling to handle struggling to dig the hits that Hudson's bringing on to them. So Hudson's been serving well and playing well as they usually do right at the net. Old Abes can't quite come up with the passes. So to ultimately get their whole offense going, watch them in warm-ups. Looks like they're running a 5-1. I think number 24, their setter, is not going to be coming out of the game. So she's going to be setting from when she's both front row and back row. 14 seconds left. Coach Galuska showing them a little bit of aspect where the hole is. Here comes the Raiders, breaking the huddle with 6 seconds left. The referee is about to give the ball to Jenkins, and they note that 1 timeout has been called so far. Up ref signals the ball in play. Here comes Jenkins. Another soft serve. Oh, just off the outside edge. That one's out. Out comes Jenkins. In comes the libero, Kathleen Draper, in her bright lime uniform. As we've mentioned in the past, first year for the Lime. Hard to miss the libero at Hudson. Here we go. Number 3, little jump serve. Nice pass, nice hit. Jenkins, oh, my bad. Draper struggles to get it up. Ellie Smith, a little confusion there as to who was going after it with Brooke Little, and not able to dig that out. Point for the Old Abes, makes it 8-4. Number 3 for the Old Abes is serving. That's Allie Biermeyer. She's a senior co-captain. She's also a middle hitter. Nice little jump serve, hard hit. Katie Fox, looks like it might be an overpass. It is. Here comes the Old Abes. Draper with a pass. Looks like it's going to be over, and difficult pass to handle into the net. Brooke did her best to try to bring that out. Couldn't save it. Point for the Old Aves, makes it 8-5. So following their well-timed timeout, the Old Aves have been able to get a few points here in a row. But at this point, they managed to serve it in the net. And first setter in the night is going to be Ashley Hall. Number 14 comes in for Ellie Smith. And Natalie Hall, number 16, checks in for senior setter Brooke Little. So we mentioned Hudson plays a 6-2, which means their setters are always in the back row and will do the serving. That means they can't hit while they're in the front row. Nice serve by Hall. The ball's up. And free ball for Hudson. Draper with a nice pass to Ashley Hall. She goes short to Bulow. Gets a good hit on night. Quite enough power. That looked like a double hit. And it's called. When you see the ball spinning crazy like that, that's a good sign that the setter is putting a double hit on the ball. Makes the score 10-5. Local crowd letting them know they can't do that. Here comes Ashley Hall. Puts the serve in right to the 5 spot. Pretty easy comeback for the Raiders. Draper just gets it over. Hard to handle. Hall gets it over Bulow. Free ball coming back. And the Old Aves take full advantage. So that was a difficult pass to handle. Ashley got it up a little bit. Bulow couldn't get a good hit. It was a free opportunity for the Old Aves. They took full advantage and scored the point. Now back to serve for the Old Aves is number 13, Kelly McGarley. She's a junior. She's a back row specialist, a BRS. Here we go. Ashley Hall sets outside to sister Natalie, who unloads a cross-court hit, but it is out of bounds. Tack error by the Raiders, slowly bringing the Old Aves back into the game at 10-7. Hudson needs to get back there. Early game form here. Back row specialist, number 13, Kelly McGarty, again with the serve. Allie Hall, difficult pass, hits the basketball hoop. Free ball come back, big swing. Katie Fox puts it up. Ashley Hall gets a nice set outside to Hannah Cook. Didn't quite fully contact, put it in the hole. Here comes the Old Aves. It's blocked at the net. Natalie Hall unable to bring it totally up, and it's another point for the Old Aves, makes the score 10-8. As I mentioned, the Old Aves' only 2 losses have been to undefeated teams here in the Big Rivers Conference, and ironically, Hudson's only 2 wins, their 2-0 have come to teams that have yet to win. Here comes Natalie Hall from Ashley Hall, gets a decent hit off the block, gets down, point for the Raiders, makes it 11-8. Now serving for the Hudson Raiders, the senior co-captain, Hannah Cook, number 6. Cook's a good server, puts it in right down the middle. Looks like it's going to be a back row hit. Oh, push coming back. Raiders with the free ball. Hall with her hands up. Back sets again to her sister. Big swing. Nice hit. Old Aves unable to come up with the block. Nice attack by the Raiders. Makes the score 12-8. Ashley Hall digs out the ball from the other side. Hannah Cook again back for the Hudson Raiders. Here comes her serve. Another nice serve. Difficult pass. Bump set over. Free ball for the Raiders. But it goes in the net. Oh, we don't need that. And, bad participation from the crowd. Somebody throwing some articles onto the court. That's only going to be trouble. So set off, and the ref's looking in there, letting him know that we can't be doing that. No more. Okay, here we go. 13-8 Raiders. Hannah Cook back for the serve. Here we go to the libero number 4. Looks like it's going to be a free ball back for the Raiders. Ashley Hall, setter is out. Natalie Hall with the set outside to Katie Fox. Big swing, partially hit. Nice dig by number 13, the back row specialist. Number 10, Katie Fox saves it. Natalie Hall can't get there. Out of play. Couldn't quite dig that one out. Makes the score 13-9 for the Old Aves. 13-9 for the Hudson Raiders. Number 15, Bridget Hujic, junior outside hitters, back with a jump serve. Here it goes. That looks long, and the Raiders call it out. It's out by a good couple of feet. Raiders continue their rotation as Bulow is about to come into the back row. She substitutes out. Draper back for the serve, and number 17, sophomore Kaylin Jenkins, back to front row. Here comes Draper. That one looks like the first service error of the night for the Hudson Raiders. That one was out wide to the left. So libero number 4, Cameron Gorez, another back row specialist, a junior, is back to serve. Here comes serve. That looks out. Cook calls it out, and it is. Game getting a little bit ragged here with serving errors being a little too common here. Raiders making their substitution as they do in their 6-2 with Brooke Little coming in for Natalie Hall, and Ellie Smith coming in for Ashley Hall as the Hall sisters, number 14 and 16, take a seat on the bench. Here comes senior co-captain Brooke Little with her serve. That one's in. Nice hit, nice dig. Good outside serve, partially blocked by the Raiders, but unfortunately blocked out of bounds on a blocking error. Both Jenkins and Smith were up there. I think Jenkins was the one that couldn't quite put that one back into play for the Raiders. Makes the score 15-11. Been a close game. The Raiders early on got ahead about 8-3 by about 5 or 6 points. The Old Abe's took a timeout, and it's been a 3 or 4 point game ever since. Now back to serve for the Old Abe's number 2. Oh, nice quick by the Raiders. Jenkins has a good swing. Unable to take full advantage of it. The setter's out. Ellie Smith puts it up. Boom, Jenkins with a big hit. Nicely partially blocked and dug out. Here we go. Raiders scrambling, keeping it alive. Little with the free ball back. Here they come, number 24 with the shoot. Draper unable to pull that one out. Came right at her. Those shoots are quick. They happen awfully fast out there. That ball caromed out to the right side of the play. Sadoff calling some instructions. Here comes the Old Abes. Number 2, Morgan Thies-Rittler, a sophomore. Draper with the pass right up to Little. Oh! Nice save. Nobody touched it. Jenkins with the quick hands. Opportunity for Old Abes, and they take advantage. Got the hit. Came off of Ellie Smith's block. Makes the score 15-13. Raiders struggling with momentum there. Didn't quite have the timing on that quick middle hit between Little and Jenkins. Here comes Hannah Cook with the pass. Another try. Nope, outside going to Ellie Smith. The ball rolls over the net. Here we go. Abe's trying to take advantage of it. Draper with a nice pass. Brooke Little back sets to Ellie Smith, who takes a swing. Comes up quite short. Puts it right in the tape. 15-14. Sadoff's seen enough. He's calling a timeout. Trying to get the momentum back. Hudson struggling a little bit on this particular moment in the rotation. Volleyball is always a game of momentum changes and things that are only off by inches. So things that could quite just barely be on the tape, sometimes roll over, sometimes they don't. The passes that just nick off the hand sometimes look perfect, and other times spray far afield there. So Raiders trying to gain back momentum here, ahead 15-14. As I mentioned, the Raiders have won, I believe, 10 games in a row since them losing to Turtle Lake in the Menominee Sprawl tournament. They're 2-0 in the Big Rivers Conference play with victories over Menominee, where a game where they won 3-0. Just rolled over Menominee in that game here in the friendly confines of Hudson High School. They traveled to Rice Lake last week, won 3-1. The fourth game there was an improbable comeback for the Raiders. They were down 11-18 as well as down 21-24, managed to rally back from those deficits, ultimately to win 28-26 and come out of the Warriors' den with a victory and a 2-0 conference record. So the Old Abes here are looking to give the Raiders a challenge here in their home gym. As Hudson tries to go to 3-0, here comes past that one. Looked like it could have been out. Ellie Smith couldn't handle it on a serve-receive error, and again, the Raiders struggling here with passing. As I mentioned, Hudson, when they play well, are generally strong along the net, have pretty good setting most of the time. Passing and serving are sometimes a bit of the critical flaws for Hudson, where they struggle a little bit. Here we go. Getting back at it. Fox puts one well positioned just over the block. Carefully puts it into the hole. Gives the Raiders the lead at 16-15. Fox with her jump serve. This one's in. Difficult pass for the Old Abes to handle. It's going to be a free ball for the Raiders. Draper brings it back. Nice pass. Boom! There it is. Nice. Perfect set by Little. Nice hit by Jenkins. There's no stopping that combination when it works. Love to do those when everything goes quick, quick, quick. So Perfect pass by Draper. Set that one up, and Hall and Jenkins took full advantage. Here comes Katie Fox. Nice little pass. Here comes the hit. Draper with a nice pass. Looks like, oh, yes! Nice play by Little to pull that one back off the net. Just enough for Jenkins to get her fingers on it. She redirected that ball just out of the flying arms of the Old Abes as it fell in, giving the Raiders an 18-15 lead. Sadoff with a well-timed timeout. Here comes the Old Abes. Nice outside. Boom, nice block by Jenkins. Knocked it down. Smith and Jenkins there. The Raiders extend their lead 19-15. Fox looking to continue the run. Looks like Sadoff's calling a 1, trying to keep it to the outside left. Here we go. Fox right on target. Whoa, couldn't quite. Oh, yep, it's up and over. Free ball for the Raiders. See if we can use it here. Allie Smith up with the hit. Off the block. Jenkins with a nice pass. Little to the outside. Hannah Cook. Right into the block. Couldn't quite get enough swing behind that. Sat not quite deep enough for Hannah. She ran up to there, got a partial swing on it. But again, into the block, knocked down on our side of the net, makes the score 19-16 Raiders. Brings number 24, Corey Goris, their setter, who never comes out of the game in this 5-1. Overpass by Draper. Immediately eaten up by the Old Abes. Quick, easy point. Need to keep the passes in the play. Here we go, number 24, back to serve again. Coming to Draper, and there's a little short. Little with the bump back set. Here comes Hannah Cook. Nice hit off a difficult set. 24, another bump set. Free ball come for the Raiders. Here we go. Draper with the pass. Right to Little. Nice position. Oh, Little deep out to the 10-foot line. Cook with a good hit on it. Cook with a nice pass. Here comes Little. Back set to Ellie Smith. Swing. That's going to be long. Oh, it was a tip. There we go. Nice point for the Raiders. Just tipped at the net by the Memorial blockers. Nice play by Smith. That one goes deep, and Memorial couldn't take it. Hudson with a 2017 lead. Here we got to keep the momentum going. Jenkins, they couldn't quite handle it. Free ball back. Jenkins there. Pass up to the net. Can we use it? Boom. Bulow. Nice set in from Brooke Little. Bulow couldn't quite power it through the block. Came back on our side, 2018. Try that again. Here we go, number 3, Allie Biermeyer, senior middle hitter, back serve, jump set, and it is in right on the line. Hudson chose to let that one go, and it was in. Makes the score 20-19. The Old Abes will not go away here. Hudson needs to stay on top of their game. Here comes number 3, Hannah Cook with the overpass. Oh, we dig it out. Another overpass, and that one too is on the net line. Oh, you want to see the Raiders play a little more aggressively here. Can't be letting them go on the lines. Don't want to be taking chances. Got to play aggressive. Here we go. Number 3 back to serve again. The Old Abes on a roll. Oh, nice dig by Fox. Here comes Little with the bump set. Oh, nice dig. Good save by the Old Abes. Free ball for the Raiders. Pass outside for Cook. Bang. I don't know. Did that? Yes, that's a point for the Raiders. Cook with the big swing off the block. Nicely done. Important point there. 21-20 as Ashley Hall checks back into the game. Ellie Smith is out. Brooke Little comes out of the game as the Hall sisters, Natalie and Ashley, come in. Ashley's ready to serve. The head umpire calls it in. Here comes Hall. The ball's in. Nice pass. Here we go. Big hit. Nope. Raiders unable to dig it out. And that was a well-placed hit right between Hall and Draper. Tough for anybody to dig that one out. 21-21. Close match here in this best of 5 conference match play between the Old Abes and the Hudson Raiders. Number 13, Kelly McGarity. The back row specialist, junior. Katie Fox up. Nice back set by Hall. Boom, and yes, there we go. Nice play. Oh! They're going to call Natalie Hall in the net. That's too bad. So it's nice back set by Ashley Hall. Good hit. It's overpassed by the Old Abes. Number 16, Natalie Hall, had the opportunity to put it right in, but apparently just nicked the net. Sadoff asking about some clarifications. Must have just brushed it. That gives the Old Abes the lead at 22-21. Here we go. Raiders need a point. Nice pass by Draper. Ashley Hall in. Big swing by Bulow. Nice dig out. Here we go. Ashley Hall all sets inside. Natalie Hall just barely puts it over. Here comes the hit by the Old Abes. Ashley Hall struggles to get to it. Natalie Hall does the best she can to get it. Here comes a weak back set. Hannah Cook with the up. And boom. No, not a point there. Ashley Hall, another opportunity. Ooh, back set. Not too difficult for Natalie to handle. Does the best she can. Keeps it right along the line. Quick. No. Partially blocked by the Raiders. Ball falls in the hole. Critical point here. 23-21. Raiders can't quite find the groove. They were ahead 21-20, and as the old Abes go on a bit of a run here. So Hudson's had several opportunities. Sets have been just a little bit off or a little bit deep. Yeah. Once you start seeing them are coming in around the 10-foot line, it gets a little bit harder for the hitters to do much with it. You like to see them sitting more about the 5-foot line. In the court, if you look at them, there's a pretty solid olive line that's sitting at about 6 feet and another lighter line that's sitting kind of a tannish color right about the 5-foot line. That's where the hitters can do the most with the sets that they get. So there's 25 seconds left in this timeout here, the second one that's been called by the Hudson Raiders as they look to claw back against the Old Abes from Eau Claire Memorial. As I mentioned, Hudson was down 11-18 and 21-24 against Rice Lake game 4 last week, and we were able to claw back. Here we've got the crowd supporting us. We got a lot of the one-piece wrestling suits out here as the crowd cheers. Need to stop the momentum here as number 13 continues to serve. That's Kelly McGlarley, their back row setter, junior. Here it comes. That looks deep. Oh, Fox tries to swing for it. Last second decision not to let that one go. Draper couldn't pull it out, and it is game point. So Hudson struggling with passing. That happens at times for the Raiders. Here we go. Set 1 point here, and the ball's up. This one looks in. Natalie Hall with the pass. Ashley Hall with the bump set. Hannah Cook free balls it over. Nicely placed right along the net. Beautiful play by Hannah Cook. Little risky, but she found the hole and put it in just where it needed to go. So that gives senior captain Hannah Cook the opportunity to serve for the game. Here we go. She puts it in. Libero digs it out. Here comes the set. Quick hit. Blocked by the Raiders. Nice block by Bulow, and Fox knock it down. 23-24. Hudson again trying to hold off the set point here. Had 2 set points so far. Here comes Cook with the serve. Right down the middle. Here comes another back set. Oh! The right side hitter wanted to just dink it over the net. Did not get it done. The Raiders tie it up 24-24. Great comeback by the Raiders. These ladies don't die how easy, and here we go. Cook in, another outside set, another little dink shot. That one is on the line, just over the block. Scores a point for the Old Abes. So it gives them another set point at 25-24. Back to serve is number 15, Bridget Hujic, outside hitter. And a junior. Here comes the Raiders. Need a good serve. It's a jump serve. Comes into Hannah Cook. Nice pass right over to Ashley Hall. Hall with a tight one on the net. Wow, Katie Fox handles a difficult set. Puts it about the only place she could. She's excited. The crowd's excited. Jenkins comes in. 25-25. Draper back to serve. Here we go to try to get the advantage here and take this a very important first set for the Hudson Raiders. Draper with a nice serve. Safely placed. Nice pass. Back set. Full swing. Draper with the up. What are we calling? Oh, what happened in the net? Number 10. Ouch. Hate to see that happen. All right, the Raiders got to keep fighting off these set points. This is going to be set point number 5. They're going to have to fight their way through. Here comes the Old Abes. Right to Hannah Cook. Nice pass up to Ashley Hall. Into Jenkins. Couldn't quite get a full swing on that. Here comes the Old Abes. Yes, the Raiders block it. Katie Fox with the block on the net. The Raiders are tough on the net as Jenkins and Fox show their authority out there. Knock it down. Brings the score, should be 26 all, and it is. Here comes Brooke Little, senior co-captain, back to serve, trying to get an advantage for the Raiders here. Here comes Little with the serve. This one's in. Decent pass. Number 24 sets outside. Draper gets it up. Here comes Brooke Little. Nice set to Fox. Oh! Set maybe wasn't quite outside enough. Katie came in, took a nice swing at it, and put it right in the net. So Once again, the Old Abes have a set point. I believe this is set point number 6. Score 27-26 for the Old Abes. Number 2, Morgan Thiesing Ritter, sophomore outside hitter for the swing. And the set. Referees checking the rotations. Call head, ref calls it in. Ball is in, right to Hannah Cook. Nice pass. Ooh, bump set. Here we go to Katie Fox. She pushes it over a little bit in the hole. Their Old Abes are able to handle it. Here comes the hit. Here we go. Back set. Up is Ellie Smith. And over and down. Oh, the Raiders continue to hold off the charge of the Old Abes, fending off a 5th or 6th set point. They've yet to have the advantage at this late stage in the game. Katie Fox back for the serve for the Raiders. Crowd's excited. Here comes Fox. That one's in. Another nice pass. Here it goes for the Old Abes. They dink it up. A save by Little. Brings it back. Here comes an outside. Oh, here we go. Little with the opportunity. Here comes a set to Cook. Boom! Yeah, count that one. Beautiful set by Cook. Beautiful set by Little. Great hit by Hannah Cook. For the first time, the Raiders have the advantage. 28-27. Here we go. Crowd's excited. Here comes Katie Fox. That serves in. Not the best. Here we go. Free ball for the Raiders. Push to the corner. The setter's out. Here comes Ellie Smith. Sets. Oh, right in the hole. Oh, yeah. So close. So that ball was so close to coming up in an overpass. Wasn't quite there. The Old Abes nicked it right over the top and were able to gain the point here. 28-28 in this exciting first set. Back to serve number 24, Casey Gorez, the setter. She has a good serve. The Raiders had a hard time digging this one out earlier. Here comes Draper. Difficult pass. Cook does the best she can with it. Pushes it to the back corner. Here comes the hit. Raiders with the chance. Nice pass. Here comes Little with the Cook. Good hit right to the libero. Here comes a quick. And they go for the quick dink shot and find the hole. That's the point. Another set point. 29-28 for the Old Abes. Hudson's got to hang in there in this exciting first set. This opening set of this game in the Big River. Oh, that's out. Yes, it is. Sadoff called it. Draper makes the wise choice. Lets it go. Didn't sail by much, but it was out. Here we go. 29-29. Kaylin Jenkins in for the serve. That one's in. Both teams been serving well after some early difficulties. Free ball for the Raiders. Overpass by Jenkins. Hate to lose those. Free ball. No, it's out. Oh, Raiders were fortunate there. Bad choice by the Old Abes. Had a chance to set it up. Went for the corner. Missed by a foot. Once again, the Raiders have opportunity to win the game here. Here comes Jenkins' serve. Oh, the Old Abes stick it out in. Yes, there it is. Crowd's excited. A lot of fun. Great match by the Hudson Raider ladies, winning the first set 31-29. Very exciting. Hudson comes back to win. That'll take some of the juice out of the Old Abes here. Crowd's excited, clapping their appreciation. There's a 3-minute break here between the sets. We're going to take a quick break to see how Hudson and the Old Abes come back for set 2 in this best-of-5 match. All right, welcome back to this evening's Big River Conference match play game with the Hudson Raiders against the Old Abes from Eau Claire Memorial. The first set just completed with Hudson winning 31-29. The Raiders fended off 6 or 7 set points before they even had their first chance at a set point. Ultimately had a couple chances at set point. The Old Abes fought back. It was a back and forth game. Raiders came out with a 31-29 win. Exciting to see Hudson continue to rally back from deficits. So early in the match, the Raiders broke out to a 5 or 6 point lead, held a 3 or 4 point lead for most of the set until the Old Abes came back and from being behind about 18-20, went ahead 21-20, got ahead 24-21 before Hudson came all the way back from 3 set points to win this first set. So the Old Abes so far 1-2 in conference. Their only losses to undefeated Eau Claire Memorial and undefeated Chippewa Falls. Little with the first serve. Difficult pass. Free ball opportunity for the Raiders. Ellie Smith sets it up. Oh, Little tries to push it over. Old Abes block it. Here we go, back set. Nice quick hands by the Old Abes. A lot of net play. Little gets a set up over to Fox. Oh, here comes Smith. That was not the best hit. Knocks it way out of bounds on the far side of the court, making the score 1-0 for the Old Abes. So back to serve as the two teams have switched sides. For the Old Abes is, I believe that's number 24, Carrie Gorez, their junior setter. So as I mentioned earlier, the Old Abes play a 5-1, meaning Gorez can hit at certain times when she's actually positioned in the front row. Back set by Little. Boom! Big hit by Katie Fox. And Katie swings hard. There's not many people that hit harder in this conference. It's a great point for the Old Abes, or for the Raiders against the Old Abes. No chance taking that one out. Makes the score 1-1. Fox with her jump serve. Well, wait a minute. Missing something here. There seemed to be a bit of a discussion going on between the down ref and the Old Abes head coach. So apparently there was a timeout on the floor. The up ref signals the ball into play. Here comes Katie Fox, serves it. Difficult to handle. Here we go. Good back row pass. Draper with pass up to Brooke Little. Back set over to Ellie Smith. Swings. Loops it back to the back row. Number 4 with another back row set. Free ball opportunity for the Raiders. Comes Brooke Little. Big hit. No hit. Big swing opportunity. I thought Jenkins had all that one. Just barely got a piece of it. Knocked it, fortunately, over the block. Right into the donut hole. Point for the Raiders. 2-1. Katie Fox back to serve yet again for the Raiders. Here we go. That one's over. And number 24 with a nice outside. That looked like it was in the net. Yep, it was. That hit went smack dab into the tape. Sometimes it's a little hard to tell if they're in the tape or getting partially blocked, but that one clearly came back. Point for the Raiders, 3-1 in this second set. Fox with the pass. Here we go. Draper with a nice dig. Brooke Little setting outside. Hannah Cook, big swing. Takes out the block. Brooke Little back set. Here comes Ellie Smith. Little hit, and it's off the... Got just enough power on that to get it over the block, into the hole. Point for the Hudson Raiders. That makes the score 4-1. Here comes Fox with her serve. Raiders been serving well generally tonight. Number 11 with the set. Pushes it back. Little gets a piece of it. Here we go. Jenkins dinks it in. Nice pancake dig by Eau Claire Memorial. But not before they could get it out. The Eau Claire Memorial coach is not happy. She thought that ball was dug out. But final call goes to the up refs, and that is another point for the Raiders. Makes it 5-1. Here comes Katie Fox. Serve. Nice up by the libero, number 24. Back set. Nice hit. Partially blocked by the Raiders. Here comes Brooke Little. Nice outside set. Bang. Hannah Cook with a good hit. Libero digs it out. Free ball opportunity for the Raiders. Libero. You're going to get it called for a lift. So Draper puts out a single hand. You got to be careful with those. It looks like a carry. Got to put out a solid hand. That's what Sadoff points out. Got to make a fist. You won't get called for that. Here comes jump set into the net. Makes the score 6-2 for the Hudson Raiders. In checks senior co-captain Melissa Hammer. First time all year for Melissa, number 8, to be back as part of the Raiders. She's been out with a leg injury all season. Here comes Kaylin Jenkins with the serve. Partially blocked by Smith. Ball's up. Into the net. Nice play by Smith. Take that out. Nice play. Scrambled by the Raiders. Katie Fox, nice pass up. Brooke Little, good set over to Hannah Cook. She knocks it down. Point for the Raiders. They're playing very, very well tonight. Great to see. And Hudson gets passes well. They're usually firing on all cylinders. So, sophomore Kaylin Jenkins, number 17, back to serve. Sadoff calls the location. Here comes the serve. And, just out. Probably only out by about 6-8 inches. Makes the score 7-3 for Hudson. Number 13 is back to serve for Eau Claire Memorial. That would be Kelly McGarley. She's the back row specialist. Number 21, as I mentioned, and she is a junior. This Old Abe's team has 7 different juniors on their team, as well as 4 seniors. Bang! Here it is! Nice play! Perfect quick set by Brooke Little. Mariah Bulow knocks it down. Point for the Raiders. Or was that? No, my bad. That was Hammer. Nice play by Hammer. Crowd is cheering USA. I learned it's bright and tight night. That explains all the bright colors and the one-piece tights that are a lot of. Oh, here we go. Nice set by Hall. Bad serve receive error by the Old Abes. Raiders off to a quick 6-point lead here, 9-3. Good to see the Raiders come back after such a quick start here. This looks like it might be an overpass. No. It's hit Draper. Nice pass into Hammer. They bring it across. Here we come. Up for the block. Nice dig by Hannah Cook. Set over to Natalie Hall. Up it comes. Free ball opportunity for the Raiders. Ashley Hall makes the pass. Natalie Hall sets it middle. Hammer swings. Knocks it down. Oh, that looked like a carry. And it was a lift. Raiders go ahead 10-3. Old Abes call a timeout. Much like the first game, the Raiders getting out to a very encouraging quick start. Good to see the Raiders playing so quickly and so well. Nice to see Melissa Hammer back out there for the Raiders, having fun, knocking down some quick hits for Hudson. Probably going to be calling her Mariah Bulow for a bit as we try to get recalibrated here. So, the Old Abes taking a quick break, explaining a few things from the coach, what she's looking for, trying to settle her team down, get them encouraged, knowing they can pass better than they have early in this second set. So, sure, the Old Abes are struggling with emotional letdown of having the opportunity to take that all-important first set from Hudson here in their home gym. But the Old Abes, their lone Big Rivers Conference win was 3-2 over River Falls at River Falls. So this team can certainly come back and can certainly play well. River Falls is 16-6 on the year. They too are 1-2 in conference play. Undefeated so far. The Hudson Raiders at 2-0. The Eau Claire North Huskies 3-0, and Chippewa Falls 2-0. And actually Chippewa Falls and Eau Claire North are playing squaring off tonight. Here comes Hall with the pass. Overpass by the Old Abes. Back set. Everybody thought it was going middle. Here we go, right into the net. Nope, they're going to make the most they can. Nope, it looks like under the net call. Didn't quite catch the number there, but they were charging in to try to dig out that difficult pass. Difficult to control the feet sometimes if the foot goes all the way across that middle line. It's under the net. Nice pass by the libero. Back set by number 24. Oh, not the best swing there by the Old Abes. Pound it right in the net. The Raiders bring their lead out to 9 points at 12-3. Old Abes are making a substitution here as number 14, Kayla Sluice. A sophomore checks in for number 21, Katrina Kitzman, their junior middle hitter. So Hall back to serve. Raiders in command, 12-3 here. Nice dig. Here comes the middle set. Free ball almost for the Raiders. Here comes Hall. Sets outside. Nice looking set. Cook hits it right off the block and in for another point. The Raiders taking control, 13-3. Hopefully get ahead 2 sets to none early here. Crowd's excited. Here comes Hall. Nice knuckle serve. That one was moving all over. Tough to dig out. Pass that one. Line drive right into the net. Point for the Raiders, 14-3. Old Abes won't be coming back from this one. Here we go. Number 13 brings it up. Short hit. Wow. That was well played by the Old Abes. Nice hit. I didn't quite catch the number on that. Clearly from the middle hitter, but they powered that one to a place where nobody was going to get to. Makes the score 14-4. Number 15, Bridget Hujic, junior outside hitter, is back to serve. Draper Fox and Natalie Hall in to return. That call is out. Very close. The Raiders let it go. Clearly the right decision. Makes the score 15-4 for the Hudson Raiders. Hannah Cook back to serve. Here we go. Difficult pass to handle. Number 20 decides to take it. Hit into the block. Hammer couldn't quite deal with the ricochet. And number 8, that would be Melissa Hammer, was called for being in the net on that as well. Makes score 15-5 in this second set of this Big River Conference varsity match. Pass for Draper, brings it up. Ashley Hall sets middle, right to Natalie Hall. Hits it right to the back left hitter. Nice. Up, no. Ashley Hall makes a one-handed slide, gets a piece of it. Draper gets a piece of it. Hudson couldn't find the third piece to get it over the net. Here we go. Number 4 serves it. Nice, easy serve. Fox sets it up. Outside, back to Fox. Big swing. Pounds it into the net. 15-7. Raiders might be swinging a little hard here as they get way ahead. Probably play a little bit harder than they need to. Bump set, back row into Draper. Oh, ouch. Draper didn't quite hit that one right. Thumped it into the bottom half of the net. That would be a point for the Old Daves. Makes the score 15-8. Hold it, and they're going to... Not quite sure what the discussion is here. The head umpire... Oh, I see. So... The antenna apparently has moved itself a little bit out of center. The line judge comes in, squares things away, takes another look at it. He decides it looks good enough to play. Again, if the ball ever touches that, that is out of play. And it's point for the opposite team. So number 4 again, back to serve. Here we go. Right to Hannah Cook, brings it up. Outside set, Fox with the swing. Doesn't get a full piece of it. 24 with the set. And that one looks out, and it is. Raiders let it go. Right choice. Point for Hudson. That makes the score 16-8. Melissa Hammer back to serve for the Raiders. Melissa puts it in. Number 13 sets it up to 24, who breaks the set to the outside. Blocked by the Raiders. Good hit by the Abes. Off the block, out of play. Libero Catherine Draper checks back in for Melissa Hammer. As is usual with the libero coming in for the middle hitters to provide the back row passing. All right. Umpires call the ball back into play. 16-9 Hudson. Right to Cook. Up quick, bang down. Perfectly done by the Hudson Raiders. Like to see the great passing. Perfect pass by Draper. Nice set by Ashley Hall. Kaylin Jenkins takes full advantage, puts it down. Beautiful point for the Raiders. The Raiders run those quicks as well as anybody that I've seen in the conference this year. Good source of points if you're only up against one blocker. Brooke Little back. Serve is in. Libero makes a very nice pass up. Quick, boom. Draper couldn't quite get a full piece of that one. Unable to dig that one out. Karam's out of bounds. So, substitutions now for the Old Abes. Number 14, Kayla Sluice comes in for number 15, Bridget Hujic. Here comes the setter, number 24, in to serve. Hannah Cook with a nice pass up. Back set by Little. Over to Fox. Good hit, partially blocked. Nice dig by the Old Abes. Draper with the pass. Nicely done. Back set all the way. Draper pushes it, tries to get the back corner. Free ball opportunity. Back set. Swing, partially blocked. Draper unable to close the distance in the gap here. Point for the Old Abes. 17-11 here, second set. Old Abes cutting into that 10-point deficit. Here we go, nice pass, quick, boom, yeah. As we said, Hudson has serious power on the net. Nice set by Little. Kaylin Jenkins again up against only one blocker. Takes full advantage, puts it down. Old Abes unable to dig that out. Katie Smith back for the Raiders, serving with Hudson ahead by 7. Sadoff calls the location. Crowd gets a little quiet. Here we go. Boom. There we go. Ace for Katie Fox. Libero tried to cut in front. Couldn't get it. Caromed out of bounds. Ace for Katie Fox on a very nice serve. All right. Sadoff calling another location. Here comes Fox with a jump serve. Nice hit. Libero does a nice job on that one. Back set by the Abes. Nice hit. And it is out. Nobody touched it. Point for the Raiders. 9-point margin, 20-11. As the Raiders extend their commanding lead in this second set. Ouch. Katie Fox didn't quite get full contact there. Put it in the net. Ended a good streak of serves by Katie and the Raiders. So, number 3 with the large knee brace, Allie Biermeyer, senior middle hitter and co-captain. Back to serve. Looks like we're still struggling with getting a straight antenna. A couple more corrections. They decided square. Here we go. Jump serve by the Old Abes. Katie Fox digs it out nicely. Brooke Little with the back set. Here comes Ellie Smith. Yes. Ooh, number 14 chose to let that one go. She probably could have had it. That was Kayla Sluice. Let it go. Falls into the hole. Nice hit by Smith. Good point for the Raiders. Makes the score 21-12. Kaylin Jenkins, sophomore middle hitter, number 17, back to serve. Little jump serve. Here we go. Pass is fine. And here comes the hit. Nobody touches it. Oh. Yeah, they're going to call. It was partially blocked. Jenkins let it go. Didn't try to dig that one out. Didn't quite see the block, obviously. Knew it was long. Instinct said let it go, but it was in. It was not in. It was touched, and therefore the Raiders' responsibility for digging it out. Here comes the Old Abes trying to cheer themselves on to make it close here and get some momentum heading into set number 3. Draper with the pass. Nice pass. Bang! Nope. Couldn't quite get it there. Oh, looks like we're going to get called for a lift. So Little and Hammer didn't quite have the timing right there. Little over set her a bit. Melissa did the best she could trying to grab that one, but get called for a lift. All right, the Old Abes. Well, it might have been a little injury on that one, so that's their setter, number 24. She's a valuable player for the Old Abes. She's the only setter on the team. So we'll see what they're going to choose to do here. Oh, yeah, it looks like she might have twisted her ankle. Definitely looking at a few tears there. So number 24, Casey Gora, she's been doing a really nice job for the team. Steps out of the game. In her place comes number 12, Ella Glasser, another setter. She's a junior. Here we go. Draper with the pass. Up, bang. Draper. Nice pass. Hammer with the hit. The Raiders with another quick point. Makes the score 22-14. Old Abes take a timeout. Hudson's been really dominating this set, playing extremely well. They try to get their rhythm back. The crowd is cheering Hammer time. Melissa obviously popular with the students here, playing well. She's been out all season here so far with a leg injury that she suffered during tryouts. Hard to miss at least half your senior season, so great to see the students cheering her on as she comes back and looks to gain her form that got her all-conference honorable mention as a junior. The Hudson Raiders, as I mentioned, they're on a 10-game win streak. They play this weekend up in Maple, Wisconsin. That's up by Superior, about 3 hours away. We'll be playing a variety of northern Wisconsin, northern Minnesota teams in a invitational up there. See how the Raiders do against some other competition farther from home. All right. Both teams seem ready to go. Ashley Hall is checked into the game and is serving. Well, a little question going on here between Sadoff and the down ref. Everybody seems ready to go. Raiders have yet to use a timeout this game, this set, and Old Abes have used both theirs. Here comes Ashley Hall with the set. Well played, number 12, nice set. Oh! There we go. As like to say, a game of inches. That one hit the tape, rolled 6-8 feet along the net, fell over on the Raiders side. Cook dove, tried to dig it out, got a fist on it. Not quite enough to dig it out. 22-15. The Raiders need to close it down here. Here comes the serve. Fox with the up. Hall sets it outside to Natalie Hall, who hits it. Number 10 could not handle that. That was Elise Passy, a senior. Nice hit by Natalie Hall. That one caromed into the bench, making the score 23-15. Senior co-captain Hannah Cook back to serve for the Raiders. Here comes Cook, nice serve, dug out by the Old Abes. Number 12, the new setter comes in, gets it, good set to the outside hitter. She hits it hard. Draper couldn't quite get in front of that one. Unable to direct it upwards, and it skied back to the south end of the gym, which is starting to take shape with some new banners here. So this is Raider Nation banner is new. We got some new cushion things with the Hudson Raider for wall protection. Here comes the Raiders now. Melissa Hammer with the light hit over. Here comes we're getting a call here. Raiders were in the net. Number 8. So Melissa Hammer appears to have been in the net. for the Hudson Raiders. So 23-17. The Old Abe's aren't quite going away here. Hannah Cook with a nice pass. Ashley Hall sets it outside. Here comes Katie Fox. Big hit. Nice block. Nice dig by Natalie Hall. Brings it back out. Oops, swing. Old Abe's keep it up. Here it is, number 10. Brings it in. Nice help. Melissa Hammer keeps the free ball back. Good scramble by the Raiders. 12 with the quick set. Draper sets it. Couldn't quite dig it out. Put it in the net. Nobody was there to save it. We're bringing in a substitution here as Mariah Bulow checks in for Melissa Hammer. Oh, I hope Melissa didn't twist her knee there. Sadoff was seeing something he didn't quite like, and he brought in Mariah Bulow to replace Melissa. Here we go. Katie Fox swing, and we're going to get a call. Oh, in the net, number 3. Oh, difficult call for the Old Abe's. That would have been their point. So in comes Kaylin Jenkins as we head forward here for the 24th point. Here comes Draper with the serve, and it's looking out, and that is the set point for the Raiders. They go ahead 2-0 in this Big Rivers Conference match against the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's. Raiders looking to take control, improve their record to 3-0 in conference with an important win against the Old Abe's, who have only lost undefeated teams here in the conference. We'll take another break here as the 3-minute time between the sets kicks in. We'll be back with the third set in just a moment. All right, we're back for the third set of the Hudson Raiders varsity conference match against the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's. So the crowd has been as much fun almost as the game here. So watching the boys cheer them on, great spirit here tonight as they go through their routine of chop bananas, peel bananas, go bananas, and the roller coaster ride. I think they're having a lot of fun up there. So good to see the school spirit alive and well here at Hudson High School. So back on the court come the Old Abe's, looking to stem the momentum from the Hudson Raiders. Old Abe's suffered a bit of a loss, I think, in their second set when their extremely good setter, number 24, Casey Gorez, went out with looked to be a twisted ankle. So number 12 now comes in to run the 5-1 that the Old Abe's employ. She's right now back to serve, and that would be Ellie Glasser. Here she is, serves in. Draper gets the pass. Oh, overpass. Right off the bat for a point for the Old Abe's. Brooke Little went up high, trying to pull that one back. Couldn't grab it. And it ultimately came straight back down for a quick point for the Old Abe's. Number 12 again serves. Off the tape. Nice dig by Katie Fox. Nice set by Little. Good hit, but dug out by the Old Abe's. Here we go. Hannah Cook with the pass. That one's looking deep. Nice job by Little to fight that off. Here we go. Another set coming back to Katie Fox. She puts it right in. Coming back. Little coming back to Fox one more time. Takes a big swing. No. Out long. Good effort by both teams there. Nice rally. Hudson had several chances. Went to the well several times. The Fox on the outside left. Couldn't quite bring it home there on this skirmish with the Old Abe's. Here comes number 12. Sets it in the net. Not sets it, serves it in the net. She got a little lucky by clicking the tape early. Didn't quite pull it off on that time through. Senior co-captain Brooke Little back to serve for the Raiders. This one's in. Nice pass. Going middle. Oh, let that go. I don't know. Little was going for it. Looked like it might go out. Tough to say. Tip. Couldn't quite touch it. Point for the Old Abe's. 3-1. It's the first set that the Old Abe's have started out ahead. Hudson has started all the matches from started out quickly, got ahead early. Here comes Fox. Oh, nice one-handed dig by the Old Abe's, number 12. Oh, setter goes for the back row hit. Didn't quite have the rhythm. Pounded it right into the net. Gives it a point for Hudson. Makes it 3-2. Katie Fox, senior, outside left hitter, back to serve for the Raiders. Jump serve is, off the tape and down. Diving try by number 4, Cameron Gorez, their libero.
got a hand on it, but only enough to push it into the ankles of the Raiders. Here goes Fox. That one could have been out, but called up. Bump set, hit, block, up, no. Smith and Jenkins got a partial block on that one. It came down on our side of the net. They were both trying to bring it back up with elbows or wrists, whatever could work, but that one caromed out of bounds and gave a point to the Old Abe's. Makes the score 4-3. Here comes number 13 serving. Draper with the pass short on this one. Bump set by Little. Free ball over to the Old Abe's. See if they can take advantage. Number 12 tries to quicks. She's able to tap it just over the block, right into the indefensible hole that's just on the backside. So it's a tough one to stop if you can do that right. It's one of those you kind of live by the sword, die by the sword with some of those little dink hits. Here we go, Draper, nice pass up to, nice pass by Draper, up to Little. Jenkins takes the perfect set from Little, pounds it down, quick point for the Raiders, brings them back to 5-4. Here comes Kaylin Jenkins, sophomore for the Raiders. Little jump serve, pounds it. Oh, that one is not going to come back. Number 21, Katrina Kitzman, could not handle that one with her overhand pass. Caromed off her fingers into the back row. Here comes Jenkins, another serve. Ooh, just clears the net. Nice dig by the libero. Nice outside set. Here we go. Setters out to Little. Ellie Smith sets it middle. Here comes Bulow. I think that was going to be 4 hits, and it is. Bulow took a swing, didn't get it over the net, put it right into the tape. Point for the Old Abe's, makes the score 6-5. Back serving for the Old Abe's, number 15, Bridget Hugic. Oh, Fox couldn't handle that one. Difficult serve receive, error there by the Raiders, makes the score 7-5 Old Abe's. The Raiders have shown an ability to come back here throughout the season, and have to do so again. They're behind a little bit early here. Oh, nice. Once again, beautiful set here by Little, and nice hit by Hannah Cook. Hudson begins their first rotation with Hannah Bennett coming in for the first time this evening. Junior setter number 15. Natalie Hall comes in, replacing Brooke Little, and going to play outside right hitter in the front row. Here comes Bennett for her first serve of the evening. Ball's called in. Serve is good, just over the net. Number 12 back sets it. Oh, I had opportunity. It was an overpass. Another back set to the Raiders. It's up. Help. And it's over and good. Yeah, you heard Bennett yelling help there. Couldn't reach it. Draper with a nice job. Doing whatever she could. Brought it over. I think that was Hannah Cook that steered it clear and into the net. Or over the net and just into the defensive hole of the Old Abe's. Bennett with another serve. Over. Quick hit by the Old Abe's. Cook with a quick little hit pass. Big scramble. Free ball for the Raiders. Bulow. Oh, difficult pass. Not the prettiest point here. Here comes the Old Abe's. Here we go. Oh, Bennett with a nice sliding dig. Couldn't quite keep it in play. Good hustle. Unable to hold that one in. So, point for the Old Abe's. Makes it 8-7. Back to serve. Number 4, Cameron Gorez. Pass by Fox. That one's going over. Oh, point for the Raiders. Overpass there. They ended up getting called, I believe, for a carry. Got up there. Couldn't quite handle it. Makes the score 8-8. Hannah Cook. Sadoff calling for back right here. Hannah Cook, senior, with the serve right on target as Sadoff called. Nice serve. Oh, that was a nice pass up to the junior setter. She back set it, not so well, right on the net. Couldn't be handled. Came down for a point for the Raiders. Their first lead of the third set, 9-8. Sadoff calls another back right, gets it. Here it goes. Difficult set. Hall with a nice up. Bennett with a nice bump set. Free ball coming back. Old Abe's couldn't quite deal with it. Katie Fox did the best she could with that one. Pushed it right into the campfire. Burned the Old Abe's. Point for the Raiders as they make it 10-8. Substitution now. Number 24, their setter that went out with what seemed to be a twisted ankle is now back. That's Casey Gorez.
right, Cook back to serve. Nice serve. Difficult pass. Gorez with a nice set. Bennett with the pass up. Nice pass up. And here we go. Oh, right on the net. Quicks. Here comes the Old Abes. No, that set wasn't where you wanted it. Put it over the head of the left hitter. She went back trying to dig it out. Couldn't do anything with it. And ultimately, that one with the hit into the net. And now it looks like it might have a little bit of a contact problem for number 10 for the Old Abes, Lissa Passy. She rubs her eye, so must not be too bad as the refs call the game into play. Here comes Hannah Cook. Serve to the 5 position. Nice pass. Set to the outside. Big swing. Draper digs it out. Nice dig by Draper. Another opportunity for the Old Abes. Big block. Oh, nice play all around. Raiders cheering on Draper for digging that one out. Got it over. Abes came back. Big hit. But the Raiders blocked it. Great point. 12-8. Wonderful play by the Raiders. Cook back to the 5-hole. Here comes bump set all the way across. Free ball opportunities for the Raiders. Draper, nice pass up to Bennett. She sets it outside into Cook. Big swing. They bring it back up. Bulow off to Bennett. Back set. Oh, Hall wasn't quite in the spot. Gets it over. Here we go. Push all the way outside. Swing. Bennett can't handle that one. Ball handling error there. It's the point for the Old Abes. Makes it 12-9. Sadoff saying you can't swing them. You got to bend it over here. So, all right, here we go. The Old Abes, number 2. Morgan Thiesing Ritter, the sophomore outside hitter. Back to serve. Brings it in. Draper, nice pass up to Bennett. Here we go. Back set. Nice back set to Hall. Hits it. Good dig out by the Old Abes. Swing. That looks out, and it is. Point for the Raiders. In comes Kaylin Jenkins for Mariah Bulow. As the Raiders continue. Sadoff yelling some instructions, last minute instructions in for Bennett. Here comes the Raiders, getting a free ball. Katie Fox brings it up. That's going to be a tough one on the net. The Old Abes, get the point. Number 12 might have been in the net on the Raiders. There wasn't much they were going to do with that one. That was right on the net. The Old Abes ate that one up one way or the other. 13-10 for the Raiders. So, setter number 24, Carrie Gorez, back to serve. Pass up to Bennett. She back sets it over to Natalie Hall. Nice swing off the block and a point. Nice set, back set. On passes a little bit off the block where you want it. Puts it back. Natalie Hall with a good swing off the block. Scores the point. Hall and Bennett check out. Gain their high fives from their teammates. In comes Little and Ellie Smith for the Raiders. Score 14-10. Little back to serve. Ooh, nice serve. Good overhand hit. Gets it in the hole. Oh, the Old Abes save it. Oh, coming back. Katie Fox swing off the block. Nice dig by the libero. The left hitter. Good block by the Raiders. And another block by Ellie Smith. Double hit. The Raiders are tough on the net. Ellie Smith, quick up and down several times. Not letting that ball come into Raider territory. Makes the score 15-10. Here goes Brooke Little. Nice serve over to libero. Overpass. No, in the net. Jenkins was up, ready to block it. In the net and down. Point for the Raiders. Nice serve by Little. The Old Abes couldn't quite handle it. 16-10. Raiders looking to take control, get out the brooms, and sweep the Old Abes here on homecoming week. Another pass. Nice set. Back row. Brooke Little digs it out. Jenkins turns it. Oh! Tried to make a nice swing on a difficult pass up front. Good save by Little. Good swing by Jenkins. Just out the back line. Raiders playing well this evening. Ahead 16-11 is this third set. Already had 2 sets to none. Crowd getting them all excited. Here we go. Jump serve. That looks out. Raiders let it go. Another service error for the Old Abes. They can't be forward in those when they're down by 5 or 6 points, making the score 11-17. Fox back to serve. She puts it in the 2-hole. No returning it. Beautiful serve by Fox. Making number 11 try to dig that out. She couldn't get there. 18-11. Here we go. Sadoff calling it in again. Here goes Katie Fox. Looks like she's going to go hard and short. Boom.
Number 11 does a good job. Oh, what's this? Point for the Raiders. Looks like number 24 was under the net, trying to deal with the bad pass. Had the idea, trying to back set it over into the gap. Couldn't get it done. Katie Fox back for another jump serve. Oh, off the tape. Down and in. Point for the Raiders. Beautiful serves by Fox. The Old Abes can't hold them. Crowd cheering. They believe that they're going to win. Fox puts that one out. Lead 20-12 for the Raiders. Well, the Raiders look like they're going to continue their unbeaten way, their undefeated ways here in Big Rivers Conference. Match play at 3-0. Their next match is next week at Chippewa Falls. Chippewa Falls comes into this evening also undefeated. They're playing the undefeated Eau Claire North Huskies, last year's champions. Nice hit by Hall. Nice hit by Cook. A good set. Well played by the Raiders. In comes Bulow. Out comes Draper. Raiders happy all around on this evening. Students happy. They're getting the wave. All 8 feet of it here. Here comes the serve by Jenkins. Nice little quick set. Up. Oh, Fox with the right idea, trying to stop him from going in that little hole. Good hustle by the Raiders, but point for the Old Abes. Back to serve now for the Old Abes, number 15, Bridget Hugic. The junior outside hitter back to receive is Cook, Fox, and Draper for the Raiders, along with Ellie Smith. Nice jump serve. Cook with the return. Over, back set by Little. Big swing by Ellie Smith. Yes! Perfect location, back right corner. Nobody's going to be getting to that one. Great hustle and effort by number 4, Memorial's libero Cameron Gorez. Coming in for the Raiders, junior setter number 15, Hannah Bennett, and number 16, senior outside right hitter, Natalie Hall. Sadoff calls the location. Here comes Bennett's serve. And it's nice serve. Can't handle it. That's look. Oh, there we go. We're going to call that an ace. Nice job by the Raiders. The Abes tried to scramble back, tried to dig it out. No chance. And the Old Abes call a timeout. 23-13 in favor of the Raiders. They're not going to be coming back from this one. So another great evening for
Hudson Raider volleyball. Is this team's looking to extend their win streak out to 11 games. Proved a 14-4 on the season overall and 3-0 in conference play. As I mentioned, Saturday they'll head up to Maple, Wisconsin, play in an invitational tournament up there. See how they do in that game, in that tournament. Their last tournament was here at Hudson about a week and a half ago, and they came out champions of the Hudson Invitational, beating Menominee for the second time this season in the championship game that we taped earlier in the year. Menominee had beaten Eau Claire. In comes substitute Mattia Zins comes in first time tonight. The Raiders ahead 23-13. Number 3, good to see Mattia out there. She'd sprained her ankle earlier in the year. As I mentioned, the first time all year we've seen the Raiders all dressed. Memorial has an interesting stance with 2 players on a knee. Here comes overpass. Oh, Bulow tries to put it down. Nice quick hit. Couldn't quite get it done. Draper, nice dig, overpass, nice up by Natalie Hall. Nice outside set, here we go. Oh, Cook does what she could, it was a little tight to the net. Here comes the Raiders, now Bennett puts it up, nice pass over Natalie Hall, nice set, right in, nice play by Bulow by the block. Back set by Bennett, Hall steps back. No, couldn't quite get it done. Back set just a little bit deep. Hall wasn't quite there to take full advantage. It was close. Sadoff yelling out some further instructions. 23-14 for the Raiders. Hall with the pass. Bennett ready. Quick one into Bulow. Off the quick block. Here it comes back. Oh, it's up. Here comes Bennett. Sets it outside to Cook. Big swing, and that's in there. Beautiful play by the Raiders. Nice passing. Nice sets. Nice hits. Great way to finish out the evening is the Lady Raiders. A lot of smiles. Let's go Hudson cheer coming loud from the Raider fans. Hannah Cook looking to close out the match with the Hudson Raiders ahead 24-14. Here's serve. Oh, that one. First time I've seen Hannah Cook miss a serve in a long time. That one sailed on her, out by a couple of feet. Raiders going to have to wait a minute before they enjoy this 3-0 start to their Big Rivers Conference season. Again, they'll test their mettle this weekend up north, and then next weekend with the big showdown against Chippewa Falls. 1 point, a lot of fingers up, few on the bench, few in the crowds. Here we go. Serve up, Zins gets the pass up to Bennett. She back sets it, Natalie Hall. Oh, that was a little too far back. Hall did a good job keeping that one in play. Draper brings it up. Bennett yells help, gets a pass. No dealing with that one. Cook tries to put it up, stuck it right on the antenna. Unable to dig it out was Natalie Hall. Point for the Old Abes. Hudson looking to close out the match here. Fingers still up. Draper drills it down. Bennett sends it back to Draper, puts it over. Free ball opportunity for the Old Abes. Nice up by Bennett. Up, over, no. Dig by Bennett, not quite enough. Setting it too far outside. Cook couldn't handle it. Draper couldn't bring it back over. Another point for the Old Abes. 24-17. Raiders need to close it out here. Here we go. That's looking long. There we go. Not the prettiest way to win a match. They played extremely well, but a win nonetheless for the Hudson Raiders. 25-17 on a night they played very, very well. All phases of the game coming nicely together. 3-0 sweep of the Old Abes, who've been playing well. The Old Abes had lost in 3 sets to both Chippewa Falls as well as the Eau Claire North Huskies. So I think we can expect some good things from these Raiders as they play some of the top teams. Raider ladies come together for a final cheer. The Hudson crowd makes their final cheers. Everybody gives their final clap. Everybody waves their appreciation. Great night, great crowds here. Good fun for the Raiders. Again, 3-0 in conference. Looking to continue their streaks next week at Chippewa Falls. Hopefully we'll have our game recorded for you there, and look forward to continuing to cheer on the Raiders.